Hi, welcome to my channel, welcome back. Thank you for joining me here today for this Christmas video, which is what I got for Christmas, and these are gifts which I mostly got for myself. So these are gifts from me to me, except one. And at the beginning I want to share with you also my philosophy, like why I buy gifts for myself. I learned over the years that I have to take care of myself. I have to treat myself, spoil myself, buy gifts for myself, because I just don't need to wait for anybody to do that. And of course, I love receiving gifts and they are wonderful, but I always feel some kind of special place for the gifts that I buy for myself. I feel some kind of reward and satisfaction that I can do that. I don't need to wait for anybody to take care of me, to give me gifts, to buy me something. I just do it for myself, and I learned over the years also to like myself, to love myself, be my best friend, and just take care of that friend. With this, little introduction, I want to start the video. By the way, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Natalia and I'm self-admitted shameless shopaholic, and I post on YouTube videos on how I spend my money or how I waste my money. So if you enjoy shopping, especially luxury handbags, designer items, but also non-designer fashion, please consider joining my Anonymous Shopaholic Club down below. First item is a perfume, and this is a gift that which was on my wish list. I wanted to get a Chanel perfume for a while, and it's kind of pricey and I have a lot of perfumes, so it was always somewhere far, not that close, but this Christmas I eventually got this as a gift, and it has this special packaging for this anniversary that was this year, this special collection, and this is a Chanel 5, but it's Low. So it's not the Chanel, the main strong perfume. It's the Chanel, the lighter version of Chanel perfume. So I wanted this one because I think for now it's more wearable for me. And this is also a scent which I'm not always in the mood. I don't know, do you also have that there are some perfumes that you just wear I don't know if it's about the season, but it's about the mood also. So this is a perfume that is a kind of a mood perfume for me. Not always I like it, but some days I just love it and I feel very special, very elegant, like I feel Chanel. So let's just spray a little bit now, so we feel very luxury. Oh yeah, today is the day when I'm in love with this perfume. Next up, I have a lot of jewelry which I bought for myself, and this is mostly pretty much mostly silver jewelry, and you can see there's a lot of boxes here. So let's start. So basically I want to show you maybe the main boxes. So these two companies, these two brands, they are actually Polish brands of jewelry. They are not like super high luxury, even though they do diamonds and everything, but they are the brands which have tradition, that are very recognizable in Poland, and they have very quality jewelry. Like it's not the jewelry that you buy in some kind of random store, and the way they're like the quality of making the jewelry is different to those like proper jewelry brands. So I really enjoyed them. I went to Poland accidentally without plan for 3 days just before Christmas, so I could shop for myself, and I picked also some gifts that I bought online for other people, and also some of those items. And so maybe let's start with this one. And I think this one is full. Let's just enjoy the packaging also. How lovely and cute are these boxes. Like I adore. I don't have all the boxes with me because it was just silly to bring all of them with me in luggage, but I just took a couple of them, so I have some of it. So this is the packaging, and I think these are the items which I actually ordered also earlier, and they were like waiting there, and I was collecting them kind of. So yes, this is a set. I mean, it's not a set, it's a set that I made, but this is jewelry which is silver gold plated. And it was designed by somebody who is like not a blogger, a fitness blogger. Anyway, fitness trainer in Poland. So it was a collaboration, and this summer it went on a very heavily sale, like 60-70% off. So I was just buying them quite a lot, and let me show you what I got. So I got 3 rings So the jewelry is inspired by some berry. So this is the berry shape, and they come in 3 colors. So I got all the 3, so I can just use them as stack. Yeah, so this is the way they can be stuck together, and I was just buying first like just red and black, and then I also added the blue one to have the whole set. I have maybe here like this. This is the necklace and a bracelet, which is very, very beautiful, I would say. And then I also bought another necklace, which is a long one. So it's a long necklace. It's a silver, as I said, gold plated, and then it has that ring here, which you can clip whichever jewelry you want. And I got 2 of those clips, and I'm thinking about adding a blue one as well. So this is something that you can adjust. It's very long. It can be, you know, very long. It can be 1, 2 or more of those, and you can also make it shorter. So I thought that was kind of cool design, which not that common, like something different, something a little bit unique. Let's keep with the same brand. This brand is called Kruk, and they have like 180 years now. They have on those ribbons. So what do we have here? Okay, here I have a ring. Let me open the other box because it comes, there is a necklace. So here I have 2 necklaces and a ring as well here. So they are set, the ring and the necklace, and then I have 1 more necklace. Just kept them together because, of course, the boxes, I don't want to carry all of them. So I'm really, really happy with those necklaces, and also the ring. I love it too. They have now somehow, I don't know if it's everywhere, but those 2 brands, they have a lot of these kind of necklaces. And let me see, I think in this box I have more of them, so I have really spoiled myself with those. So I got 2 more from this brand, and I'm planning to, and I already did actually, wearing like a few of them and mix and match, you know, different days and different, you know, sets that I'm going to wear. And they, you know, this is silver rhodium plated, which means that the look of this jewelry, as you might see, the look of this jewelry, it's more of a metal, cold metal, like more like stainless steel, but it's just rhodium, which is plated on gold. And I don't see that actually very often, but these 2 Polish brands, they do it pretty much with all silver jewelry. And what is good about this is that it doesn't turn black, or maybe after long time it can be a little bit more dark and you know, can have some sign, but in general for a long time that silver doesn't turn black, which is what I really like, because in Iceland everything will turn black immediately once you put hot water on it. So I like this, and I also learned to like this metallic, this like kind of stainless steel, or more like, you know, grayish, because silver is very white metal. So I learned actually to love this grayish, more metallic look of the jewelry. And for someone who is not maybe trained or is not used to that jewelry, maybe you think it's not silver, it looks like a kind of, you know, custom jewelry, but no, it is silver. And all of those pieces, they are silver with zirconias. And I also got a lot of earrings, so I just have them all together here so I can show you quickly. So I got this little hoops, and then I got 2 studs, which actually this is the same design, but one is white zirconias or clear, and one is in blue shades. And actually one of those earrings, they are matching also one of the necklaces here. So yeah, I'm very happy I bought all of them, and you know, funny enough, I was just buying in one place, one store, another store, and then I was thinking like, wow, I didn't even spend the amount of money that I would spend on one designer ring. So that was really cool, and it kind of let me go with the flow. And then here I have the last little item. It was just so cute that I could not leave it there. And this is actually 9-karat gold, and it's a little paw, like, you know, I have a cat, so I'm a cat lady, and I just saw it's so cute, so beautiful, so I just took this one. And also the price was very low, probably because it's not like full gold, it's just, you know, the shape of it, so that's why the price was very low. for that gold piece, and I like to use this kind of tiny pendants, and I stack them also. Like I have one chain, and I put a few of them with different sizes, and possibly one with a diamond or something, you know, very shiny, and some bigger and smaller. So I like to do that, and this will go in this kind of stack soon. So these are all the jewelry items, and now let's move to the bag, because I got myself a bag on my last trip abroad in Milan, and I purposely got it for Christmas. I brought it home, and of course I inspected the bag. I look at it back then, but then I put it into the box and was waiting for the Christmas time. So it was waiting under Christmas tree. I wanted to have this, you know, something exciting, a bag, not to get all of them because I buy them on trips, so it's not like, you know, I can have some time between. And I didn't want to have, like, you know, I got my birthday bag, the Dior book tote, which I was enjoying, and I just wanted to keep something for later. I didn't want to open and enjoy all of them at the same time. So okay, let's stop moaning around and just get to the box. So the box is big, so you see it was a substantial purchase at Saint Laurent. As we know, I totally love Saint Laurent. It's one of the, I think it's one of the best designer brands, honestly. And I think you should go and buy the bags now before they reach quite extortionate prices like some other ones. So let's open the bag. So in this dust bag we are having, ta-da, this is medium Loulou bag. It was a while since I bought it, so I might have butchered the name or mixed it up. I will write it below what is it exactly. For sure it's medium size, and this one is in grey. It's like a steel grey. Again, I will link below which color is it exactly, because my brain doesn't remember it. But I don't know, I have probably mentioned that on my channel, that I was looking for a grey bag. Like there are bags that I'm looking for, and I have hard time to find the right bag and even the color. So the bags that I'm after is grey and navy. And this, especially navy, it seems like not a very popular color for bags. So this is the grey with ancient aged gold hardware. So yeah, this you know, it works a little bit like the Chanel bags, which the chain goes both ways, so you can have it longer for a crossbody. It probably should work as crossbody. Yeah, it will. Or you can have it as a shoulder. You can have it as a shoulder bag in this way. And this is a bag which I was not expecting myself to crave for, because as we know, recently we all like the small bags, and even though I'm not a micro bag person, but I kind of size down to sort of camera bag size. So I was not really after big bags for a while, but I saw this bag, not exactly this color, but some other color. I think it was some neutral or black. Or maybe a couple. I actually saw a couple of them on the street somewhere in Italy during my travels. I think it was back in October. And I saw actually a couple of friends queuing up to some luxury store. I was like kind of behind them. And then one of them had this bag, this type of bag, on the shoulder with like classic coat, classic trench coat. I don't know if it was Burberry, but like this kind of like trench coat and this bag on the shoulder. And I was like, how good it looks. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. I don't know what was about that, really. I cannot explain. I just felt like the size is so good. If you go shopping, this is the bag which is really convenient, and it sits on your shoulder very well. It is stylish, it is elegant, it's kind of timeless classic, and it's not that tiny that you have to, you know, if you buy something small you can put into this bag. Like, you know, I always get annoyed now with this small, not maybe annoyed, but it bothers me when I have this bag which doesn't fit anything and I buy a piece of cosmetics and I cannot even put it into that bag. And just carrying those shopping bags which are so small, like kind of waste for me, because I just don't have my hands free, and just because of small items. So I fell in love with this bag at that time, and actually I saw it on another lady somewhere on during that, you know, couple of days. And that is start to really bother me, like, oh, I like this bag, I like this bag, I like this bag. So I went and checked it out in YSL, but that was after I already bought my college bag, the black suede and leather college bag. So of course it was not an option to buy another bag back then. And I was, you know, I had it on my wish list. I put it on my wish list and I was like, okay, sometime I have to get it. And when I went to Milan, I actually was after a camera bag, because there is one camera bag which still bothers me, and it's a color which is again not really usual for me, because it's kind of beige. It's called dark beige, I think, and it's a kind of beige with a little bit pink undertone, which probably that's why I like this beige. And I was debating on this one and the beige camera bag, and eventually my heart was singing more for this one. So I went for this one, even that this is like pretty much twice as much the price. But another thing which actually convinced me, the sales associate there told me that YSL had 3 prices increases in 2021. And when I looked at this bag in October, that bag was 1,750 probably. It was below 1,800 euro. I paid for it 1,919. So at least 200 euro up within actually a month. So that hurts me. Of course, I know that prices that people, the increases on Chanel, that really, this is nothing, 200 euro, you know. But we are talking, you know, percentage wise, it's quite a lot. So I decided to go for this bag before it costs even more. So let's have a look at this bag inside. So it has 2 large pockets, because of course this is quite large bag. So I think it's actually the interior or design of the interior is exactly the same like the college bag. So it has this you know, more outer pocket which is bigger, then it has zip compartment, and then it has another pocket here which is kind of slimmer. It has a zip pocket inside as well. Okay, authenticity card, which, yeah, I forgot that it should be somewhere here. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically very simple design and very well-known bag. So this is my Christmas gift from me to me. Let me know what you got from somebody, or what you got for yourself. Especially if you got something for yourself, I would love to hear about that. That's all for the video. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving a like to the video. It will help me to grow and cost you nothing. So I would really appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful day. You had a great time during Christmas or holidays, regardless you're celebrating them or not. I hope you enjoy the time. And until next time, take care. Bye.